I just pulled up to the PGA Tour Superstore and we are going to conduct a little experiment here today. We're going to take the cheapest golf club that we can find and put it up against the most expensive golf club that we can find here. And I'm going to see just how much of a difference that makes. How big of a disparity will those clubs be in price? That'll be interesting, as well as performance. What are going to be the differences? Are they going to be noticeable? This should be a lot of fun. Let's get in there and do it. We have scoured the store here, and I think we found the best deal, at least in terms of value. The head irons, doesn't even have a model number, $199.97. They are $300 off the regular price. And here they are, I gotta say, not too bad of a looking club. Got a black finish here. Literally no markings on it. There's no markings on the shaft either, which is interesting, but you've got just classic cavity back shape, pretty thick top line, definitely ample offset there. And this should be interesting. Let's go find the most expensive club in this place. All right, now we want to stick with the game improvement category because we need as close of an apples to apples as possible. The most expensive club that I've swung in the last year or so was the Callaway Big Bertha, the new ones, the titanium ones. Unfortunately, they don't have any in stock here at the PGA Tour Superstore. So we're gonna look for something else here today. We've got Stealth irons here. Those are $9.99. That's close, but I think we can find something much more expensive. There's my old Sim 2s, $7.99. Actually, look, you can save $100 now, $6.99. That's more than what I paid for these things. We've got some Titleist irons here up in the 1400s. That's definitely pretty expensive, but not what we're looking for. We're really looking for more of a game improvement club. Ping, you've got a good club here in the G430s. I love this game improvement iron. It's $1,100. I still think there's probably something more expensive here. Here's the Callaway section, and I think we found a winner here. $13.99. These are the Paradigms. $1,400 for a set of irons. That's a big difference from $199. So here we go. Most expensive club in the PGA Tour Superstore in the game improvement category today here in Tampa. This is the Callaway Paradigm. Let's head into one of the simulator bays and get to work and see what these numbers are gonna look like. All right, so as we're heading over to the bay here, I'd love to know down below what you think down in the comments. There's a $1,200 difference between these head irons and the Callaway Paradigms. Are we gonna see $1,200 worth of difference in the numbers? Let me know down below. And this would be a great time to hit that subscribe button if you wanna see more entertaining and informative videos like this one here on Let's Play Through. I am a mere mortal, and if you are one too, I think you're gonna relate to this channel. All right, here we go. First up is the head irons. Again, $199 set here. Can this thing perform? Let's find out. Now, honestly, I have no idea what shaft is on these clubs. It has no discernible markings. I don't know if it's stiff, if it's regular. It seems stiff to me, but other than that, I really don't know.
Now, I couldn't find the degree of loft, so big thanks to Matt here who checked and found out it's 30 degrees.
All right, so just looking down at this thing, it's got an ample amount of offset for sure. I do like that matte black finish. I don't know how that will hold up over time. Other black clubs often sort of break down pretty quickly in terms of the looks department. This is a very standard looking cavity back, thick top line, definitely aimed at someone in the game improvement category, but let's see how it feels. Let's see what it does. I've got a flag out there at 180 yards. Boy, for the first shot there, that's not too bad. The feel off the club face, I would say pretty darn good, believe it or not. Surprisingly good. Cheap clubs have definitely gotten better in the feel category over the years. Ball speed there, 117, carried 167, total 180. The spin there, 63.65, which is pretty good number for a 7-iron, I would say. Boy, for a first shot, I'll take that. Shot 2 coming. Now, here's what I'll say is that is going to be a pretty decent result. Not as far as that first shot, but that one I hit much closer to the toe. I hit that one right here, okay? So pretty forgiving result on not ideal contact. Ball speed's down, of course, 114, carried still 161, total 172. Backspin still a good number for a toe strike at 59.27. And that was a very playable shot. Just left and short just a little bit, but I would take that. Shot 3. Now that one I pushed, that was definitely the swing, but again, if we do miss the green, it's not gonna be by a whole lot. And I'll tell you what, even though I pushed it, I did hit it pretty middle, and they feel good. Carried 164, total 174, the ball speed 115, the backspin 64.99. Didn't hit the green there, but again, that was the swing. Shot 4. That one I hit thin, just slightly, but look at that. It's gonna bounce right in front of the green and get right up on there. Just snuck on, maybe it's on the fringe. But I get up and down for par from there all day long. Ball speed 114, carried 161, total 172. Backspin high, sometimes higher when you hit those thin shots, 67.41. Here's our 5th and final shot. Let's see if we can hit the green and end strong. Pretty good strike, just a little left of my target, but not bad. That's definitely gonna hit the green. It rolled out to looks like 178. Ball speed was 115, carried 165, total 178. Backspin again, 59.44. I'm liking what I see, and I'm definitely liking what I felt and heard and looked down at, especially if you're a beginner. Boy, this is not a bad option at all. $199. Obviously, it's on a deep discount here, but even at full retail price, it's gonna be hard to beat. Can we beat it here with the most expensive clubs in this PGA Tour Superstore, though? Let's find out. All right. Looking down at it, definitely a thick top line, not nearly as much offset as the head, and obviously this is a chrome finish rather than a dark finish. Ooh, first swing's a good one. That's dead straight. Really good feel out of these paradigms. I thought the head felt good. This might have even felt better. I caught that one right in the middle. Ball speed 120, carried 177, total 185. Backspin there lower though, 52.29. So you're gonna get a little bit more roll on, it seems, with those kind of spin numbers. Let's go with shot number 2 here. Another pretty good one, just slightly right of target. It's gonna hit the green. Probably gonna roll to the back of that green. Ball speed 118, carried 175, total 186. The backspin though, real low again, 50-90. That's 900-ish RPM less than what we were seeing with the head. Shot 3. Now that one I hit off the toe, but that's a pretty good result for a toe strike. Landed just in front of the green, rolled on. Probably hit that like right there. Not complete toe, but definitely towards the toe. Ball speed was down because of that, 112. Carried 164, total 185, backspin real low, 43.10. Now what I'll say though, is I felt that was towards the toe, so you're getting good feedback, even for a game improvement club, but it still felt good. I mean, certainly these aren't a forged club, but the feel of this cast iron club, really good, really, really good. And that result on a poor strike, I'll take all day. All right, shot 4. Now that was probably the worst one I hit. Very low on the club face. Didn't quite get to the green. Ball speed way down, 108. Carried 153, total 169. Spin 47.48 backspin. Getting a couple texts there. I gotta turn my phone off. Don't text me when I'm making a video. All right, 5th and final shot here. Pretty good one. Right side of the green. Gonna roll towards the back again. Gotta set these greens out further for these powerful clubs. There's our ball speed at 120. Carried 177, total 186, spin slightly better there, 5284. So I thought the feel of the head club was good. This is absolutely excellent. In the looks department, I'd probably prefer the Paradigm as well. I like a chrome finish for one thing, but again, that is what it is. But I would say offset wise, a little less offset with this club. I like the look of that. Let's take a look at the numbers though, because that's what's gonna tell us the real story. All right, so if we're looking at ball speed, this is pretty surprising. Pretty surprising indeed, because it's 115 to 115.7. The Paradigm got it, but not by a lot, 0.7 mile per hour. Probably not even statistically significant. In terms of launch angle, very similar as well. A little higher launch angle there with the head 16.7 to 16.4. Now backspin's a big difference, okay? 62.95 on average with the head versus 49.32. This one being very, very low. That one that I hit, I believe that one was towards the toe. But even some of these really good ones were in the low 5,000s. So 49.32, we're about 1,100 RPM difference between the head and the Paradigm. That's gonna make a big difference when it comes to rollout. A little bit more side spin here with the head, 644 to 481. I do think that this Paradigm is slightly more forgiving, just by a little bit. Descent angle 43.5, so just a little bit steeper than 41.4 with the Paradigm. Offline though, look at this. The head was 3.1 yards right. The Paradigm 3.3 yards right. That's 0.2 yards. What is that? I don't even know what that is. 6 inches? Less than 6 inches, something like that. Very, very close when it comes to accuracy. For some reason, when I was swinging it and looking at the shots, it seemed like the Paradigm was straighter. But in reality, the dispersion actually, if 6 inches is something to talk about, I guess that would go to the head. Now, peak height goes to the head as well. Remember, it's 1 degree difference in loft, 30 versus 29. So you're also gonna get higher peak height here, 28 to 27. Now, in terms of carry, we got 6 more yards there on, again, 0.7 mile per hour ball speed. 163 for the head, 169 for the Paradigm. The total was 175 versus 182. Again, a lot of rollout there. So 13 yards of rollout there. What do we got here? 12 yards to 13 yards. So not a huge number in the end. I think out on course, you'd see this a little bit more drastically, potentially. In terms of distance to the pin, 11 yards to 27 feet, 8 inches. So we are closer to the pin here with the Paradigm more often. But again, if we talk about offline, very, very close there.
So basically $1,200 separates these two clubs. Was there $1,200 worth of performance difference? Oof, it would be really hard for me to say yes to that one. I don't think so.
This was definitely eye-opening to test the most expensive club in this place versus the cheapest. I thought the difference was going to be a whole lot more than it actually is. That was really fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, here's another video you're gonna love as well. I'll catch you back here real soon on another edition of Let's Play Through.